Hi everybody, welcome back to Trisha's Pink Poodle Jewelry Studio. This is her best friend Gloria West, and this is part 3 of my Jill Weisman Designs garage sale bead haul. And if you haven't seen the first 2, please go check them out on Trisha's channel. We greatly appreciate that, and you'll love it. Okay, first off, we have a strand of Czech glass drops. They are mostly clear, but they've got a little bit of kind of an orange, green, black, turquoise, a little bit of everything in there on a clear bead. Very cute. Next up we have some, I believe this is like an elongated melon bead, and they're real pretty turquoise with some Picasso, or maybe even what they call a travertine wash to them. Very cute, very nice. They almost look like a stone. Really pretty. Next up we have 2 strands of these. This is the table cut, and I want to say this is the horse eye bead. I could be wrong there, but it's a table cut bead, and it's in a very light, like a transparent, almost an opaque aqua color with the travertine on the sides. Very nice. 2 strands of those. Next up, I got 2 strands of the Czech glass bellflowers. This is kind of a peachy pink color. Very nice. I'm not going to take it off the strand, but you can see they're kind of self-explanatory, but real cute. And this one is a real light aqua color of the same thing. Next up we have, let me see here, I'll do this one first, a really pretty purpley opal, opaque, that's the word I'm looking for, opaque purple glass leaves, Czech glass leaves. And maybe I should hold them up that way you can see them. I just like the way the light comes through them too, and I hope the camera's picking that up. And you get a bunch of them on this strand too, top drilled. Next up we have more leaves in a different shape, Czech glass leaves. These have a little bit of a gold wash detailing to them. Also top drilled. They're kind of a real pretty mint, sort of an aqua, but more minty I would say. And they're frosted actually. Are they frosted, Trish?
They look like they
Yeah,
are,
they have a little bit of frost, but they also have a little bit of AB going there. Real cute.
Definitely AB.
And next up we have a strand of Czech glass heart beads. These are a matte finish with a gold, or I'm sorry, a silver wash in the detailing there. Really cute. And I really like these. This is kind of a rectangular tile, and these almost look a lot like a stone too, but they have some Picasso in there, some amber color going on, a little bit of turquoise. Very nice, kind of almost looks like a smoky topaz sort of background to them. And here they go. Off to Trish. And here we go. One more strand of the Czech glass bellflowers. They're real pretty opaque purpley pink, but these are little tiny guys. Really little tiny things. Oh, hold it that way. There we go. You can see that better. Very pretty. You can get a lot of them on there because they're pretty small. Next up we have a strand of turbine beads in a very pretty, again it looks like an opal-y sort of finish, turquoise color. Really cool. These are the coin beads, and look at the detail on these. And they almost have like a metallic finish on one side. The other side is more transparent. I'll put them on the mat here, and you can kind of see the difference. There's the metallic one right there. They're all metallic on one side or other, but These are gorgeous. Last but not least is all of my fire polish. Not all of it, because there was some in the earlier videos. But everything I have left from the garage sale haul is fire polish. And we will start that off with 2 strands of kind of an opally pink color. And it's got a matte finish to it. And it is like a half metallic on one side with the pink showing on the other. Very cool. Next up we have a strand which is also matte. It's showing up a little more blue on the camera than it really is. It's kind of more of a green tone, but it's still very pretty. Matte finish, I want to say like a sea foamy kind of green, and it's got half metallic. Very nice. Staying in the sea foamy and green family, we've got 2 more strands of a matte finished bead, but these are probably leaning a little more towards the turquoise side, but they also have an AB finish. Very nice. Next up we have 3 strands of 4mm fire polish. Very shiny, very sparkly. This is kind of a seafoam green color, I would say. Seafoam opal, maybe. Half metallic, and it's also got an AB finish. That is probably a double AB finish. Next up we have 2 strands of 4mm fire polish, also very shiny. No matte finishes here. Sort of an aqua color, turquoise if you will, and it's got a lot of Picasso finish going on in there, which kind of gives it some brown tones. You can see that up close, very pretty. We likey. My dog is crawling onto Trisha's lap right now.
Yes, and if you hear the little scratchies in the background, that's just Speedy walking around. He has a little bit of a limp.
Speedy is my 16-year-old pit bull. Who has nerve damage and he limps. So he kind of drags a foot, so you always know when he's coming and going. And we named him Speedy, and since he's so needy, he is now Needy Speedy, and he's almost knocking that stuff off the corner there with his head. We don't want that. Next up is 3 strands of 4mm fire polish in kind of a champagne color. Thank you, Trisha. And it's got some AB going on in there, but very sparkly. Really pretty. Look at the colors in there. Kind of along with that, this is sort of the matte version of that, 4mm fire polish, and that's also a champagne color with some AB coating in the matte finish. All right, next up we have 4mm fire polish, and this kind of has, I think it's got a little bit of AB coating, and it's sort of a purpley bead, and if you look real close, it's got streaks of purple in it. And white going on. It's kind of pearly looking too, but it's shiny, not pearly. I don't know what it is, but it's very pretty. Next up, we've got 4 strands of, check this out, really bright, sparkly, pretty fire polish that is clear, crystal clear AB. I'm going to say that's a 2AB. I don't know, there's a lot of AB on there, but very, very nice. 4 strands of those. Next up we have more 4mm fire polish, 2 strands of matte orange with a half coating, like a half metallic coating. You can see the different colors in the metallic part of it. Very nice. Changing gears a little here with the colors. Next up, I swear one of these strands is different, but maybe not.
It looks like it's matte.
No, that's not matte, but this one looks a little more opaque than these guys.
Does.
So I'm just going to show these guys first.
Yeah.
We have 3 strands of a really vivid red, translucent fire polish, 4mm. Very sparkly, very pretty. Very nice. And this strand is with them, but I'm going to say this is a little bit more opaque. Still very pretty. Yeah, this has some, this is definitely more opaque than those strands were. 4mm. Gorgeous. And the last few strands I have, this one is really, these are gorgeous. I want to say this is probably 8mm, and it's shiny, translucent, and it is like a green, sort of a yellowy green with a lot of turquoise mixed in. And that's got some really, really awesome possibilities. Guys, the fire polish gets bigger. I didn't even know fire polish came in some of these sizes. This appears to be a 10mm here. Look at this thing. It's huge. It's almost like, I want to say that's a smoky topaz color, base color. And it's got some Picasso. Does that look Picasso to you, Trish?
Yep.
Going on all through it. Look at that. You can even hear how big these beads sound.
Yeah.
And they are heavy, let me tell you. There's some weight to these beads. And they give me goosebumps. Look. I'm so weird. All right, we're down to the nitty-gritty now. This one is really unique. This is a fire polish, and I'm going to say this is a 12. It's either a 12 or a 14. And it's like an amethyst color, but it's twisted. It's like a twisted, you can see the facets, the way they twist around the bead. And kind of a, like a spirally twist there. I'm trying to pick that up on the lighting for you. It's hard to see. Take my word for it, it's there. But it's really unique. I've never seen anything like that before, and I know I don't have anything like that. Plus, it's fire polish, and it's huge. And last but not least, the biggest fire polish I've ever seen in my life. I'm saying this is 14mm. I know the sheet will tell me. Look how big this is. That is huge. They're like marbles or something, but it's fire polish, and it's kind of got a gold luster on top, I would say, sort of finish to it, on a really light blue, and even a little champagne color going on there, I would say. But it's just gorgeous. And that, my friends, finishes out the Jill Weisman garage sale bead haul. And thank you guys for tuning into that. If you have not checked out the first 2 parts of the bead haul, please do so. I want to say thank you to my best friend Trisha for letting me take over her channel for a couple hours, or however long this is going to be. So thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.